Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Bleach manga live reaction, live review. Um, Chapter 640 and 641 are both gonna be in this one video because I'm playing catch up, so I don't want to just split them up to a whole bunch of videos and you guys go all nuts about it. So I'm gonna have them all in one video. I'm gonna have two in one video, and 644 is gonna be by itself in one video. So let's get started. So baby, hold on. Baby, hold your hand 3. And in page 1, Destiny parted their way. So we're talking about Ichigo and Uryu are here. So 14 years of serialization. So the name given to her when I first opened my eyes, I really love that name. Did you make up hello? So apparently somebody's asking, did you make up the name, hello. So we have this iconic picture of the Stern Riders in on page 3. We're gonna move it along here. It's a nice. It will make a nice thumbnail. I believe so. We have Mayuri, of course, like the craziness he is laughing. I actually love this character. I really do. He's very scientific. I'm very scientific as well. I like a lot of science. But the science he's into is a bit crazy. If you know what I mean. So he's laughing. So, how does your stomach feel, Ashishogi Jizo? You swallowed it whole. I guess it will take some time. So I'm guessing it has to digest it. Just like a snake does its food. However, it was a good idea to create you without the teeth. Based on the last information I got, if you had bitten it, I'd have multiplied inside your stomach and destroyed you. Okay, so that's what we originally thought, right? So turns out that Asijogi Jizo gets destroyed either way, and this Bernidad arm just happens to break out of everything, apparently. So, question is, how will Mayuri Kurusuchi go about stopping this enemy? Well, let's see as we move along through the chapters. So, we have like a rod that flies out, which is basically the arrows that are iconic to Quincy's. Okay, so did I imitate your laugh well? You forgot that. Okay, so the arm is talking apparently. Bernidad is a Quincy. I can kill enemies with a bow and arrow. That yeah, we kind of know that, buddy. That's what Quincy's are, pretty much. Oh no, it's not a matter of forgetting. I really didn't imagine that the left arm of the Soul King would do something so embarrassing. Oh man, as they're claiming that they are a Quincy, what is embarrassing? So he's having a hard time interpreting and understanding what Mayuri Kurusuchi means by embarrassing and embarrassing about the left arm admitting that he's a Quincy. What does it mean that declaring I'm a Quincy would be embarrassing? I have always been a Quincy. You really keep talking bad about Quincy's. It's annoying. What was that? The way it spoke changed for a moment. So apparently the way it took it wrong. So the way Mayuri Kurisuchi just at the left arm, it took it wrong. So now it has like this dark way of talking to him. Indeed, its vocabulary has been increasing since the start of this fight. Is it recovering its memory as a sulking, or is it just evolving for some reason? Man, this thing is having a lot of arrows. Its nerves are connected to the arrows. That's insane. You ever met an enemy like that connects his nerves to arrows? Because I haven't. This is actually the first time I've ever seen this in Bleach, where you have a character that can connect his nerves to arrows. That's a bit crazy. Okay, so Mayuri gets hit. It grabbed the arrow with the nerves on the ground and bent it. Shit. Okay, so he's like, shit, am I done here? That's going to hit me. Okay, so his assistant grabs it and she slices her arm off because she knows the ramifications of Benida's technique. However, Mayuri Kurosuchi seems to be a little bit a sense of discomfort with her decision to actually intervene in this fight. Idiot, I didn't order you to come out. If you had fallen to the ground, you'd be in the pieces now. I thought that you needed a shield. I don't remember teaching you to join a fight based on your own judgment. Yes, you did not teach me that. Are you saying that you learned on your own to do things I didn't teach you? I didn't know. Nemu, no. Nemuri Nanago. However you actually say that. So, since Ichigo Kurosaki's gang showed up, we have been through innumerable fights, and I taught you too much. Do you know how difficult it would be for me to raise the next you in exactly the same way I raised the current you? Okay, so it seems like he's showing a bit of feelings here, of protection. This is his way of protecting her. Like, don't intervene in my fights. You're too dangerous for you. The last thing I want is for you to die because of me. So please stay out of it. I don't know. If you don't know, then don't move on your own judgment. You're not allowed to die of your own accord. You can only die when I order you to. If you understand, if you understand, stand up. A secret about to be revealed. Yes, I understand, Mayuri. So something about the past is about to be revealed. So okay, now we're gonna move on to chapter 641. So this will be baby. Hold your hand. Um, 4. I was a little late, Mayuri-sama. It's a flesh supplement. Actually, the reason I came out was to give you this. So she came out not to help him, but to give him a sample. Do you realize from the start that I forgot to take a flesh supplement with me? Yes, when we were attacked, I noticed that you didn't touch the drug stand. You usually take drugs from it before, right? Before fights. So he takes his drugs before fights. You really do observe me. That's creepy. I'm sorry. Mayuri-sama. So he finds it creepy that she's kind of stalking his every move and make sure that he's not being reckless. Baby, hold your hand for when I'm sleeping. Hmm. What reference does that possibly mean? So now we're entering an action sequence on page 5. He seems to be using a new technique, which I'm not familiar with. A barrage of arrows are thrown at him. Okay, so Mayuri seems to be moving pretty fast, and Penidala's having a hard time moving those arrows around. Sheesh. What is all that? Oh my god. Can you hear me, Nemu? Yes. This is my strategy. I am now flying around to scatter highly concentrated ne- ne- narcotics over a wide area. I don't know how they will work on it, but with the arrow from earlier, I could circulate the strength of its nerves. With this concentration, I can definitely stop its arrows. Well, for that reason, I have to use a concentration that will affect me as well, but that can't be helped. So apparently there's a technique he has to use and requires concentration, and it will affect him. Nemu, your job is to inject a nerve collating agent directly into its nerves. After that, it's not narcotics that blocks the nerves communication and drains power from them. As the name says, it's a coagulating agent. It forcibly freezes any organs connected to these nerves as soon as the agent reaches them. In other words, you're paralyzed, you cannot move. When the drug reaches them, open eyelids will stay open. The contracted heart won't expand, and its open mouth won't close either. You're paralyzed. You're loud, Mayuri-sama. Shut up. I don't know what's inside its body, but I was able to confirm that blood flows inside it. With this drug, I will kill it by making its blood flow coagulate. Coagulate, I'm guessing, means making the blood flow interrupt itself, kind of. So the nerves on the ground are numbed by the neurotic. You can step on them. Before it withdraws the arrow, he shot into the ground. Inject the drug. Okay, so they're pretty much conversating between each other, exchanging words to understand and so to make sure that everything goes according to plan. So you gotta exchange words to make sure everything goes according to plan, because if not, it goes to shit. So we see the process happening. Why would it do that? Okay, he releases more arrows. It's over. Bernidad. And he's smiling, Mayuri Kuretsuchi, of course. But that's not enough to kill me. Kuretsuchi, why does it speak like that? It sounds like Zaraki. What? Don't tell me. I see. For some reason, it evolved. Evolved by absorbing information from objects its nerves touch. This is bad. If its nerves have evolved up to Zaraki's level, Nemu's speed won't be enough to match it. Wow! So he has everything Zaraki pretty much had: his power level, his speed. Get away, Nemu! And his strength. This is the Matai Fukin Shoitai power. What is that? Mayuri-sama. Ah, okay. So this was interesting. It seems that Penida reveals a new power, and he's actually able to absorb people's thoughts, powers, and ideas, giving him the upper hand in battle. So Nemu needs to move quickly because, quite frankly, last time I checked, she is not able to keep up with Zaraki. The only person I know for now that's able to keep up with Zaraki in an actual match intellectually is actually Ichigo, and none of these guys are even up to Ichigo's level. Last time I checked, so. Mayuri needs to think fast. Mayuri needs to think fast on what he's gonna do and what will his actions be as a result of Penida's ability able to evolve in an instant to the situation at hand. Thank you for watching this video of Bleach live reaction review. And now 642 and 643 will be up next.